Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to do my hair. So I've done most of it. I've left two pieces out so that I can show you what I did. So I did knotless braids, medium size but extremely long. They actually reach be just in between my ass. So I actually like them. They're very light. I did them very minimal so that they can be light because they are extremely long. So the only two that are remaining are these two. So I have these two remaining. So what you need is the shine and jam conditioning gel and this. I removed the first, I don't know what it's called, for it to be a parting comb, but you can also use the ractile comb, the one with the metal at the end. It does well also. So I'm going to undo this so that I can show you. Oh, I did my hair on Friday. I did my hair on Friday, and today is actually a Sunday, so it's 2 days old. So this is my natural hair. So this is two braids. So this is two braids. Now that is oiled, I'm going to divide it into two. And now it's okay. The funny part is that I don't have a mirror here. My mirror is the huge one. I can't, if I move it, I don't have anywhere to make it stand, so I'm using videoing what the screen is. So I'm using my screen to see what I'm doing. So I'm going to apply the shine and jam at the base and then at the roots. So I am using Darling long braids in number 2. I bought in excess, that's why I have extras. I didn't know how many I would use, so I've used 5. Most likely someone is going to use 6. I made them pretty small so that they can be light. Now that I've parted, I'm going to start by doing it. I'm going to part it 3-way. So I've divided it into 3. So I'm going to 1. It's like you're plaiting the normal matutas, and then 2. So I'm going to do an extra round in there. So I'm going to add my braids. So you add it to the strand from the back side and then you plait. And then after 2 to 3 plaiting levels, then you add a smaller piece and then you plait. So I'm going to add the gel at the end so that it can hide my roots. So I'm going to add a bit of braids just to increase the thickness. You see, it's turning out to be okay, so I'm going to finish up until where my hair ends. The gel helps in tucking in my hair. So this is the last bit of hair, as you can see. This is the last bit of hair, so I'm going to tuck it in using more gel. Now that I've tucked it in, I'm going to add a bit of braid so that to increase the thickness. It's just a very minimal amount of braid. Just for the braid to be even. As you can see, the braid is now even. You can make it as thick as you want it, but if you make it thick, kindly don't make them long because they will be heavy. Unless you want them spaced out, you can make them to be spaced out. It is also easier to braid when your hands are oily. So from here, I'm going to add extra braids for the length. So you see the difference between, you can't even see it from the screen, this and this. So I'm going to add another one. So you're going to add small bits by small bits until the end. Very small amount of hair and gradually. So this is the first one I'll start with. So you just place it on the braid and tuck it in. And then after a few steps, I'm going to tuck it in on the shorter braid. So the next piece of hair, very small, and then you tuck it in. So now I'm going to complete this. So I'm going to compare it with the previous one. So on the same line, this one. So these are on the same line. So that is pretty accurate. Apart from, so then last one. So this one I'm going to turn to the side so that you guys can see clearly. I am going to divide this into three. And then I'm going to plait. 1, 2, 3 again. So now I'm going to add the braid. From the back, I attach it to 2 strands and then I go back 1, 2, and 3, 1. Then I'm going to add to this. So 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2. I'm going to add a small bit because I think it is too thin, a very small amount at the end, just to make it a bit thick. Let me show you. Is it this way? So this is how it looks. I'm almost at the end. So from here where it starts to thin, I'm going to add braids. So you add, and then you're supposed to add it from the back, but I normally just add it from any side, from the underside, but for me I just add it from any side and I'm okay with it. So I'm going to add another piece. I'm adding it to the short one. Like this is thinner, so I go stealing pieces from one another when one thins out. So I'm going to compare it with the one that I did last. You remember I've done 2 braids. I'm going to compare the two so that you can see. They are very long and you can see the parting is very clear. You can't lack mistakes since it's self-made and some parting that are not clear, but this is the neatest braids I've ever done for myself. I actually like it so much. So you can just style them any style you want. Just to show you how long they are, this is them. That's how long they are. So this is my favorite style and the middle one. Like today I had the middle one and then I covered this with the braids.